What is up, folks? Welcome to another edition of Billy the Kid's No Bullshit Toy Reviews. And today we are taking a look at Takara Tomi's Masterpiece 43, Destron Leader Beast Wars Megatron. Every once in a while, a figure's so fucking good that I will give you a review of both modes, the alternate and the robot mode. And this is one of them. They knocked it out of the park here. This guy is beautiful. I might have to get a second one, actually, to keep in beast mode. I'm going to cut right to the chase. Very big, very large, highly detailed. Paint is phenomenal. He looks like he jumped right off the TV screen. His eyes are articulated, man. You can make those eyes look any which way you want. So let's get to it. The head, you've got some really nice movement, left and right movement. You can turn it around. You know, you get a full 360 swivel here with his head. Obviously, that's for his robot mode, but it's still pretty cool. Great sense of motion on his actual mouth. And this is because, again, robot mode, he uses this as his hand. So they really went all out there. Beautiful. Not much in terms of articulation on his beast arms. I really would have liked a bend at the elbow. They didn't give us that. You do get a swivel at the bicep, and you get movement at the shoulder. You know, you can do a full 360 if you'd like. Not much in terms of the legs. They come out so far. They bend a little bit at the knee. You've got an ankle rock, individual movement at his toes. So pretty dope. This is die cast here. Die cast metal. So that's pretty cool. Tail actually has a little bit of motion. And just like Dinobots, he has that same bit of movement here at the tip of the tail. But all in all, they really did a bang-up job here on the beast mode, and it was done so well that, like I said, I just had to give it a little bit of time in my review. Really a bang-up job here. I love it. I think it's great. I can't wait to get into the bot mode. But before I get into the bot mode, I just want to go into a few things. He doesn't come with the same base that Dinobot had. And unfortunately, even though it's pictured on the box, it's not in that package. And I feel for such a premium price tag, he should come with that cool base. He does, however, come with a few clear parts that are, they slide right into certain spots on Megatron that allow you to do some action poses with Dinobot's base if you purchased him. Obviously your action pose, you can get it where, he's big, a lot bigger than Primal, but you could have it even where Primal is hoisting him over his head and throwing him over a ledge. So kudos to Takara for throwing in these little stands. I doubt I'm going to use them because he's going to be posed in robot mode for quite some time. So let's get to the robot mode. Okay, so here we are with the robot mode for MP43, Beast Wars Megatron. And just like his beast mode, he is glorious. They did a killer job on the body paint. Now, some of it is molded in purple plastic here in the thighs and at the knees. But the chest is painted a nice metallic-y paint. It's beautiful, really, really nice. I don't know if I can get it in there, though, to show you. But that is a really nice speckled paint. They really did a bang-up job there. Megatron does come with 3 different face types. This is the head that comes right out of the box. Just a stern Megatron face. See if I can get some better light there for you. He also comes with his yes face, and pretty cool. Definitely a cool little face. He comes with his toothbrush to brush his dinosaur head teeth with. He comes with this large blaster. He comes with this large blast effect that you stick in the dinosaur mouth, and it looks like he's shooting a beam. And he comes with this scoped rifle. I don't understand why they couldn't have done a better job here with the sprue mark here. That bothers me for an MP. That shouldn't be there. I know it's just a little accessory, but you know what? I'm paying a premium. I want premium quality stuff here. His tail becomes his arm claw that he had with the original toy. However, you can snap it right off and you get the arm that he had in the show that you never got on the toy. So I'm going to be using him in this way. Now, as for the arms, you have a full range of articulation at the shoulder, 360-degree rotation. You have quite a lot of give here with the shoulder as well, and an additional ratchet in his shoulder. So you have quite a range of motion there. You do get a bicep swivel, very nice, very tight. As for his elbow, it is a single joint, but it gives you a beautiful range of motion. So I'm okay with that single joint. It's really not hindering. His hand is articulated. You get a full 360 degrees there. You also get some nice back and forth movement. You get an articulated thumb, an articulated pointer finger, and his bottom two fingers are connected together, but they are articulated as well. His head is on a ball joint. It has a beautiful range of motion, left to right, up and down. There's also an added hinge in there that you can pop out to make him look even further down, which is a pretty cool, nifty little feature. This arm has the exact same range of motion that the other one does, but I'm going to give you detail on this arm because it's got the dinosaur head. So the elbow has a beautiful range of motion there. The head can spin just like in beast mode, full range of motion there. And the mouth has that wide range of motion. So you can get some pretty cool dynamic poses with this guy. The side-to-side effects as well from beast mode are still there, so you don't lose out. You get full 360-degree rotation at the waist, and a beautiful, I mean, they really did a beautiful job here with his ab crunch. Really nice. I mean, he can bend over pretty well. He just doesn't look up enough for him to pick his head up and snarl at you, but it's okay. The legs, I'm going to be careful here because right out of the package, transformed him just from beast mode to robot for this video, but he's got that hairline crack here that everybody else's has. So I'm going to be very, very careful with this guy when I do the legs. So I'm only going to do this leg. I'm going to pop that off just to show you how much you get. You get a nice range of motion here. You get a nice back and forth at the hip. Very wide Van Damme. You can get a full Van Damme here. You've got thigh swivels up top, which are great. You've got a knee swivel, which is great too. So a lot of articulation there. His bend at the knee goes so far, but it's really all you need. And both feet have these ankle tilts. Toes are fully articulated. And again, this is a die-cast base. So very nice. They really did a good job here. Aside from that little, quality error. Now, I've noticed with Dinobot, Cheetor, and Primal, all of their Beast Wars figures have some sort of small QC problem. So, to quote Megatron, and my views on Takara's QC as of late are: new product, same packaging, losers. Yes. All in all, he is incredible. That little flaw is the only flaw that I have with this guy. He is big. He is imposing. I mean, look at him next to Optimus Primal. He's huge. Since they are in scale, it just goes to show the Maximals truly were outnumbered in that show. Dinobot's deflection is probably their only saving grace, because he's a pretty big guy too. This guy's amazing. I got mine from Big Tin Robots, Toys and Collectibles. Links down below. Thank you guys for checking it out. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll be back at you with some more videos. Thanks a lot, folks.